Hello, Leo. Welcome to Creators on the Crest. I'm Stephanie, and this is your reading for April 1st through the 15th. Today, we'll be taking a look at your overall energy. We'll look at your specific energy, the energy connected to you, and how these mingle and dance in the middle. And then we'll close off the reading with an oracle card for the Leo collective. Do keep in mind, these are general readings, so only take what resonates. If you're interested in a personal reading, I will have links in the description below, and you can also connect with me on social media, Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok at Creators on the Crest. Okay, Leo, let's get started here by pulling an overall card for you. Now, I am doing the top-down readings just this week because my schedule was a little bit wacky, and so I had to make some adjustments. But this is really nice because you get to see the visuals of the cards a little bit better, and you can zoom in and have a look at some of these beautiful, brilliant cards. Okay, Leo, what is your energy here? Grace. Ooh, love, love. Number 24, the Grace card says, the frequency of grace supports our smooth adaptation to and anticipation of life's currents and changes as we evolve toward a higher version of ourselves on this earthly plane, bringing the divine with the human experience. Grace. How beautiful is that, Leo? And when I think of how a lion moves, and when you put that in like a slow motion, they're just such beautiful creatures. And you carry that beautiful, graceful energy. You know, you have the fierceness and you have the fire, but you also have this beautiful, graceful part of you that shines through. All right, Leo, let's get your energies here. Yep, you're talking to me here. Wow, yeah, some major energies going on. All major arcana cards just came out for you. Whoa, hold the phone. Let's get the energies connected to you next. Okay, some major energies for them as well, and how these are mingling in the middle. Yeah, okay. All right. So I'm starting to see why grace is coming in for you, Leo. It looks like there have been definitely some challenges that you're facing. Let me just take a quick vibe check here. All right, Leo. Now, you've had a tower moment of some kind. This is a major energy of something kind of unexpected, things kind of crumbling to the ground, maybe something coming out of nowhere. These are things that happen like, you know, money didn't come through when it was supposed to, or there was a car accident, or there was a breakup, something along those lines. You have the Judgment card here. So I feel like you know what to do, you know where you're headed, but you're very much in the process of looking at things from whatever this tower was. And you're really hoping to bring a smoothness to something. I don't know what yet, we're going to clarify, but this Temperance card, to me, it's desiring smoothness, and it feels very much like the grace that I'm seeing there. Now, the energies connected to you, the Queen of Wands, the Devil, and the Emperor. Queen of Wands is a nice, vibrant, happy energy, a fiery energy. You could be dealing with another fire sign. But I'm wondering, with this Devil coming in here, if that's not just a mask that this person wears, because here we have the Devil and we have the Emperor. I do get a little bit of I got the Emperor in the last reading I had, but I got a totally different feel. This Emperor feels a bit stubborn, a bit like he doesn't want to play. He or she doesn't want to play. They're not participating. They're looking away. There is some wisdom trying to come in, but I don't know if this person's seeing it. They do appear to be grounded into something, but with the Devil card here, I'm not sure what that might be. We'll have to get some clarifiers. In the connecting energies, I get the Nine of Swords, or you get the Nine of Swords. I'm a Leo and Venus, so I get it too, I guess. This is a bit of sadness, truly. It's sadness. It's that sense of overwhelm, of overburdened, of overthinking, of too much, just too much, to the point where this connection can't take whatever's coming at it through your collective energies. We do get a little bit of a breath of fresh air here with the Knight of Pentacles, where things appear to be moving more slowly, more in a naturally connected and authentic kind of way. But until I clarify, I'm not sure how that will play in. This Knight of Pentacles could be a nice earthy energy. It could be you bringing the divine into the physical here through what you've learned in this connection. All right, let's see what has happened here. We've got the Tower. And this Tower struck deep. But remember, towers can sometimes be, while very shocking and while a lot, in the moments that you're dealing with it and that you're free falling, towers can be very revolutionary. All right, the Tower is clarified by the Ten of Pentacles, the Temperance card you get again, and the Ten of Wands. Wow, okay. I do feel like for some of you, this had to do with some kind of change to the home space or something you'd built up. I hate to say it, but for some of you Leos, this could represent a breakup or a divorce of a happy home. You've been trying to keep it as smooth and as graceful and as well balanced as possible here with this Temperance energy coming in. Maybe trying to really figure out, what you should take on next, how you should move forward. And you really got a lot on your mind. You're a very passionate person. You're a very passionate energy. You see things that others don't see. You're perceiving things with a lot of wisdom, but it's heavy. It's heavy on your mind right now. And you could feel a little weary from this, a little bit weary. Let's look at this Judgment card. The Judgment card, traditionally speaking, it's a card of recognizing and understanding one's karmic past. It's understanding, that we atone for mistakes, that we forgive ourselves, most importantly, and others to help free ourselves. The Death card, yes, the Five of Swords and the Queen of Wands. Wow, and they had the Queen of Wands too. If this was something like a car accident, this could be the other person involved, that you're dealing with. There could be a legal matter. Even though I don't see the Justice card yet, it could be some sort of legal situation. The Judgment card and what I mentioned about you realizing certain things is clarified even further in this Death card. Now, in this particular Death card, we see a couple with the wings on fire. Something is being transformed here, and while it's a natural part of the cycle, I don't get that this feels very good to you or the other person. We have the Five of Swords connected to the energy here. This is an energy of betrayal, challenge, conflict, hurt feelings, control. It feels very much like the Devil card here, except this feels on your side, this energy feels more like it's truthfully present, whereas this energy feels more like it's masked and more like this person's energy, they're hiding what they don't want others to see. I feel like you're just showing it. You're like, this is what it is. So this Queen of Wands to me feels a little bit different than this Queen of Wands over here. You could be dealing, like I said, with another fire sign here. We could have 2 fire signs. And when fire comes against fire, whew, it's like a battle of the dragons, right? I do like this Queen of Wands energy for you though, Leo, because I feel like this one, she's acknowledging so much. I just feel like on your side, you're just acknowledging things truthfully for what they really are. Wow. I'm feeling your strength, and I'm feeling your strength with your grace. For this Temperance card, ooh, Leo, what are you doing? Oh, Leo, you're getting the Page of Wands, the Hermit, and the Tower. Now, I see this Tower for you, Leo, more as like a warning, because the Hermit comes in right before it. Let's get to this Page of Wands in just a moment. This Hermit is coming in to help you feel better, know more, gain the wisdom, gain the illumination, gain the magic of how to transform shocking situations. I honestly feel like that first tower you got has already happened. This tower is you're asking to the universe is asking you to take a look at some things so that you can prevent this tower from happening. Because this tower feels like maybe it's a moment of your own undoing, right? Of your own self-sabotage, possibly. So I think you're getting a nice heads up with this Hermit card and maybe working with those energies. The Hermit is a master of introspection. So I feel like if you go into the space, maybe you do need a little bit of solitude for a bit to really tune into this grace that's coming up for you. Maybe taking a little breather. You don't have to let your light go out with this Page of Wands. You can keep your light on, but you can back up a little. You can reassess the battlefield, reassess the situation. Remember, Temperance is underlying here. Temperance is underlying. Yeah, taking a step back, getting a little solitude. If this was a breakup, a divorce or something, instead of running off and creating another tower moment or maybe getting into a new relationship right away, there needs to be some time for just you to come back into this smooth flow of grace. There's been just so much weight upon you, it appears. But you are being real. I like that about your energy. You're being very real about it on your side. This Queen of Wands on their side, the Hanged Man, the Nine of Cups, and the Three of Swords, to clarify their Queen of Wands. And this person definitely gives me the sense of what they're presenting to the world is not really the way they look at things. This is the kind of person you would, on the surface, get to know them and you'd be like, oh, how warm and welcoming, and they're very personable and people love them. They might be kind of a popular person. They might command the stage a bit, right? And they're very charismatic. But there's a lot that they're not really showing about themselves. They are a bit of a dreamer, and I can't fault them for that. I mean, we need more dreaming magic into reality, but they're also dreaming with a very wounded heart, okay? And so the Hanged Man here, they're really stuck inside. They're really stuck. And they're really wounded. I don't think from you, this could be their own doing. This could be their own doing. It's almost like they're wounding themselves over and over by not being real. Where on your side, I feel a lot of realness. On their side, I feel the falseness. And we're about to clarify this devil. So let's see what's going on here. What's going on with this devil card here, please? The Sun. Yep. The Knight of Cups. And the Eight of Cups. Yeah, this is someone that is on the surface pretending as if they're really happy and everything's fine and I'm joyful and look at me. Again, they could be a fire sign. This is the happiest card on the deck. But it's not true happiness if it's falling on top of these more manipulative and controlling energies of the devil. And look how the devil has like this person like a puppet on a string. This could be a person whose mental state is not so clear. They're probably moving forward off their emotions, but they're moving forward off of emotions with a lot of darkness. They might be an avoidant attachment. They're walking away here. Anytime that someone starts to uncover or question the masks that they wear or starts to quote unquote figure them out or get close to them, it looks like they walk away and kind of sabotage it. Because they're not ready to look at themselves that way. They're not ready to admit. You're in a place where the universe, if you were trying to do that, universe would come right up to you and be like, nope. So you've had the lessons that this person's going through, you've likely gone through because you're showing me your real self. Or you've just got to that point in your life where you're like, you know what? Fuck it. I'm going to be who I want to be. And I'm not going to apologize for it. Okay, the Emperor on their side, the Queen, the King of Swords, the High Priestess, and the Eight of Swords. Again, this person presents themselves stable, intelligent. They've got the charisma up there that I was feeling, that personality. But there's something holding them back. There's something weighing them down. They get the King of Swords. So again, the potential is here for really masterful, clever kind of energy. But if you look really closely at this card, he's wearing a little mask over his eyes. He doesn't have his whole face covered, but his eyes are darkened there. They do get the High Priestess. So there is a craving inside of them to come into the energy of spirituality, to come into... But I feel like in this High Priestess card here, this time for this reading, she's saying, no, you are not allowed to enter through the gate at this time because you are in this state. This is your true energy, the Eight of Swords. You've got yourself all bound up, probably reeling in old toxic cycles, all messed up in the mind, all topsy-turvy. It's like they're playing pin the tail on the donkey, but they don't even get close to the actual board where you pin it on. Sadly, they're doing this to themselves. There's some big lessons in that. So no wonder this Nine of Swords energy comes in the middle. It's clarified by the Fool and the Nine of Swords. Again, 2 Nine of Swords. This is painful. This relationship, this connection's been through a lot of pain. You are, upon all the pain and the overburden and the overly emotional, overthinking mind and energies here, you are bringing in the Fool, which to me is more aligned with this energy of grace. You are looking for something fresh and new than this energy of a double Nine of Swords. Because this energy and this Nine of Swords falls more on their side. So this is something that likely they have not yet taken full accountability for their parts of things. Whereas you are, because you're getting to start at 0 point. You brought yourself, or you're in the process of bringing yourself back to 0 point. That may be the lesson and the goal of this connection for you, bringing you back to you and allowing you to continue on your spiral, but in a way that's much more you, that's real, that's really you. Let's look at this Knight of Pentacles, because on the top, this feels like nice energy. Yeah. And it is nice energy. I think the Knight of Pentacles is more what you're bringing. Now, I know you're a fire sign. I know, Leo, you're used to when you're fired up, you're way fired up. But you are learning. You did get the Temperance card. You are learning to temper that fire a bit. You're learning to ground yourself into the earth. I love the horse in this picture. How cool is that? I feel like that's like a familiar energy for you. May not be an actual horse. It could be just that type of energy, what they represent, a companion kind of energy. So you may have someone from the other side supporting you and allowing you to sit in the seat of abundance and gentleness and receiving and comfort. And I love this Empress. She's got her little cat in her lap. There's like pillows and pomegranates and a beautiful garden outside. And this is grace. This is the grace that is on top of this whole reading here. But on their side, the Seven of Swords comes in. Listen, you're carrying this energy of the Empress, even after like all this major energy that you've gone through, the Tower and all of it. Everything you've been up against, you've brought yourself into a more grounded, stable place of abundance and receipt. This person is in the kind of energy where they will try to steal that from you, whether they mean to or not, whether intentional or not. They are in the kind of energy, since they're not being real to themselves, since there's a false mask that they're wearing, they're going to naturally fall into the part of the dynamic here where they are sucking this energy off of you. They are trying to steal it because they don't have it. It's where they are lacking. And I'll be darned if we don't, sometimes when we're in this really nice, graceful energy, we will attract in, it's happened to me, we'll attract in the energetic vampire, who on the surface didn't seem that way, but underneath it all is very much struggling and very much in a place where they're not yet facing what they need to face. So they're not allowed through the gate yet. Wow, Leo, powerful reading. Let's pull a card from the Shaman Stream Oracle for the Leo Collective to close out this very powerful reading. The Wall, Obstacles, the number 56 card. 5 plus 6 is 11 if you work with the numbers there. And the Wall says, there are moments in your life when you are so geared up, so sure that you are on track with such drive and momentum, that you are shocked and confused when you encounter a wall. This unpredictability occurs outside your ability to plan, regardless if you've done everything right, in alignment with the divine. It's imperative that you change your attitude now. This temporary roadblock is not an obstacle to blast through. This is not an invitation to push harder, cancel other plans, or worry about who will win or lose. This is a stopping point to enable you to slow down and contemplate the part of the manifesting equation that you and everyone else forgets. And that is so true with what I see in this Knight of Pentacles here. That's the slowdown. Let me do this differently. I'm not going to try to blast through this. I'm going to be more creative. I'm going to bring grace into this. I'm going to bring this energy of grace into this situation and into how I deal with this situation. Wow, Leo, what a really cool way to evolve yourself. You should, amidst all the struggle that you might have been experiencing, you should be very proud of yourself for this. I hope you've enjoyed this reading as much as I have, Leo, and I'll see you next time.